Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Amparucci and today I'm going to show you guys how to make the creamiest, most delicious, fresh tropical fruit popsicles. And the best part is that they're super easy to make and they all require only 3 ingredients. Now the popsicle mold that I use is called Koji popsicle molds. I got this at Target and this is my favorite popsicle mold. The plastic is so durable, like literally this plastic is such good quality. And it comes with the cute little popsicle stick lids that just pop right in place. And no, this video is not sponsored. This is honestly just my favorite popsicle mold that I've ever tried. Okay, now for these super delicious creamy mango popsicles, I have 2 regular mangoes and I have 4 Manila mangoes. Now these are different than the regular mangoes because they are not as pulpy. They have a rich buttery texture and are nice and smooth, so these are perfect. You can definitely make this out of all either regular or all either Manila, but I like mixing both. So what I'm gonna do is start peeling these, and don't mind, I'm gonna peel these directly on my countertop because I just broke my cutting board. Literally when I was filming the orange popsicle video. You can also just peel, literally just peel the mango. Look at that juicy texture. And these, when they're perfectly ripe, they're so juicy, sweet. I mean, they're delicious, delicious. This will get messy, but believe me, it's going to be worth it. All right, now these 2 I'm going to cut with the knife because I know they're not going to be as perfectly peelable as these. I actually like these mangoes when they're like really mushy and overripe. But since these are more mushy and overripe, then these being like just perfectly ripe is great. I'm gonna cut these into little chunks, place it in a bowl. And these, I'm actually gonna add all the mango pieces over here. These, honestly, since this is like butter, this is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. This peels right off the seed. Here are the mango chunks. What I'm gonna do is place this in a large freezer bag and I'm going to freeze this for about an hour and a half. You want them to be frozen but not frozen solid. Okay, so after I froze my mangoes, I'm gonna add them in here. And that's about 2 cups of mango chunks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and puree that. And the trick is to use frozen mangoes. I like to use fresh mangoes and then freeze them myself because it has the best flavor. But frozen mangoes is key to get that thick, creamy consistency. And to that, I'm going to add half a cup of heavy cream and mix it again. And then half a cup of sweetened condensed milk. And when you're done pureeing, you're left with this thick, creamy, golden, delicious mixture. Okay, so this is the beautiful, delicious mango filling for the popsicles. It's nice and thick and creamy. Sometimes I eat this I grab a bowl full of this and I just eat it like that. It's like a mango smoothie bowl. It's so delicious. That was like the perfect amount. There's a little bit left over and I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the lids onto these. And you want to freeze this for a few hours, but better yet, overnight. So these are my mango pops right out of the freezer. They've been in the freezer for a few hours. I run the plastic part under hot water for a few seconds and they pop right out. Look at that. Okay, so for the pineapple popsicles, I have a bag of frozen pineapples. Now you can use fresh pineapple and slice it or dice it however you want. This is one 20-ounce can of pineapple slices. You can use pineapple chunks or crushed pineapple. I prefer the canned pineapple because they're sweeter and just add so much more flavor to these popsicles. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that. And to my pureed pineapples, I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy cream and a 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Again, if you're using fresh pineapple, this can be altered depending on how sweet your pineapples are. And I'm gonna puree this again. So here is the pineapple popsicle filling. And again, I'm going to add this into my molds. Then I'm going to add the tops onto these. And again, I'm going to freeze these for a few hours, or better yet, overnight. And these are the pineapple ones. I'm going to be making half orange cream popsicles and half lemon cream popsicles. So to get started, I have 4 oranges. These are rather small. I want to try to get at least half a cup of fresh orange juice. You can also use ready-made orange juice if you'd like. Okay, so this is perfect. It's almost right above the half cup mark. I have 1 cup of heavy cream and a 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk. You might need a little more or a little less depending on how sweet your oranges are. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is add the orange juice. Then I'm going to add the 1 cup of heavy cream and whisk this together. Then I'm going to add the 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Now, since I'm making my lemon and orange ones together so that I wouldn't get confused, all I did was add a tiny splash, like honestly the tiniest amount of orange food color. This is completely optional. If you want to make all 6 popsicles orange flavored, then you would just double the recipe, or if you want to make all 6 flavors lemon flavored, you would double that recipe. I'm doing half and half. So, like I said, so I wouldn't get confused, I added this tiniest splash of orange food color. And I'm just going to grab my measuring cup and fill this up. And these have a fill line that tells you where to fill up to. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna fill up the lemon ones. Now for my lemon ice cream popsicles, I have 3 lemons, and what I'm going to do is zest one of the lemons. And this is completely optional, you don't have to do this. I just like seeing the little bits of lemon zest in there when I'm eating the popsicles. Okay, and then I'm going to slice up my 3 lemons and see how much juice that gives me. Okay, perfect, and that is exactly half a cup, just like the oranges. Okay, so here I have my bowl. I'm gonna add my 1 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to add my half a cup of fresh lemon juice and whisk that up. And you'll notice it gets thick because lemon juice actually helps the heavy cream thicken up. And the mixture being so thick is what makes these lemon popsicles the creamiest ones of all, and they're honestly my favorite. Then I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk. I might need a little more since the lemons are more sour. I'll taste it and see. Let me give that a quick taste and see if we need more sweetened condensed milk. Definitely do. So I'm adding another 1/4 cup. So in total, 1/2 cup of sweetened condensed milk for the lemon ones because they are way more sour than the orange ones. Okay, it tastes good. If you like the tanginess, then a 1/2 cup is good. I added a tiny bit more sweetened condensed milk because I want it to be a little sweeter. And then finally, I'm going to add the lemon zest. Look at the beautiful lemon zest. Perfect. Okay, so I've got my orange on this side, and now I'm going to add my lemon ones on this side. So again, I'm using my measuring cup and just stirring these up. These are going to be so creamy. I can tell by how thick and creamy the consistency of it is right now. Okay, this one definitely has extra. You're gonna have extra enough to make like 2 more popsicles. But I think I'm just gonna eat this like that. Go ahead and pop the lids on these. And I'm going to place these in the freezer overnight. Okay, so the popsicles are done. These are the lemon ones. And these are the orange ones. And look at that beauty. Ooh, that looks so thick and creamy. And you can see the lemon zest.